Hello everyone and welcome to Best Side Cycling. Today we're at the south end of the Cross Kirkland Corridor Trail on 120th Avenue, and we're riding up through sort of the Northup Gap to the fated spot where I had my crash just about a week and a half ago. This area right here on 120th Avenue is relatively new. The cycle track basically connects you, is one of the main ways right now to connect between the 520 trail and the East Rail, namely the Cross Kirkland Corridor part of it. And definitely, as you saw right here, there's going to be some green lines and some transition points with cars, so be on the lookout. Just want to give you an update that this is really one of my first outdoor rides since I've fallen. My hand is healing up pretty well. Definitely not 100% yet, but at least getting out there, able to get on some rides. So we come onto this point where you connect up to Northup Way, and it's, to be honest, a little awkward here, but it is isolated from cars. And then we are going to encounter this traffic pattern where we have to use the light and into a left turn box to continue our way onto Northup. And so you see here, for the folks going eastbound, they can keep going, but for us, there's this box here, and with some detectors, we're gonna be going this way. But if you were interested in just continuing on the 520 trail, actually there is, just going straight up here is the way to go. But since we're going towards the trail again, we're gonna use this left turn box. So there's a lot of green around here. But if you just head up this way to the right on 24th Street, that can bring you right to the continuation of the 520 trail, where you can make your way onto like Marymore Park or whatnot. So I picked this ride as a ride to get back into things, or to get back and film, because I wanted to go back to that area, and I reported it to the city, but I don't know if they actually cleaned it up or not. So I'm going to go there and do what I can to just brush away a lot of the gravel and sand. So hopefully there won't be any other unfortunate people like me. And this whole area actually did go through some updates recently. Last year there was a whole 520 sort of multimodal corridor improvement project. So a lot of these green boxes and lines are part of that. It's hard to call out which ones, because this area sort of changes a lot. But yeah, there was definitely some improvements as we're going along here. And we're definitely going to check a lot of them out. But yeah, definitely in the future now, especially on my carbon bike, just finding ways to just take it easy, especially on the trails where there isn't always a lot of visibility and there's a lot more people. But we're continuing here on Northup. This is 116th. You can use this as a way to get into downtown Bellevue and such, but it's probably not the most popular or common option. The most popular option is something we'll see up ahead on 108th, which turns to 112th, and that's sort of the official labeled Lake Washington route. But yeah, I'll probably put out a guide later sort of detailing all about how to connect between the 520 and I-90 bridge, as I know that's sort of a really common question. But now we're here going on the downhill, heading towards the 520 trail. Weather here has been really a bit strange recently with all the fog, but now it's definitely clearing up, or at least today. So it's a good day to have my redemption ride, I'll call it. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you've used this area before, ridden on here, seen or have any requests or feel that it should change. Definitely, there's just so many areas here where there's this green paint featured, and I think in a way it does help raise drivers' awareness just a tiny bit, but also you need to watch out. Some days, especially on wet days, it can get pretty slick. So, and as always, if you enjoy this content, please roll over the like button and subscribe. As it gets warmer, there's going to be more and more videos for me to show things of local bike infrastructure, climbs, and new routes. So yep, but we're continuing on here, and we're about reaching the 108th intersection, and then there's going to be some changes here as well. So I'll show you how that goes. So the main thing they've added here, I think, is a left turn box. And this is the reason why is because it's always been really awkward to connect onto the trail, and there's actually no really good way to do so, except for the old guidance was to use like the crosswalk turns. So now they've added this left turn box here. I'm gonna pull off this maneuver at a red light and just get in front of this car where I can make the left turn. So that was a bit quick, but the idea is that you're able to safely get in front of the cars. And then they've sort of expanded this whole crosswalk area you saw there with the really big corner. And then we're on our way. So we're just about at the area that I did a bit of a wipeout. I'm going to clear it out and hopefully no one else will have to suffer the same fate. But that's all I have for this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know, and I'll see you all very soon. Best Side Cycling from the future here. Just wanted to give you all a big thank you for all the sort of nice messages in terms of my recovery. Really wanted to call that out, as that really lifted my spirits to make sure I can get back on the bike well again. But as we approach the intersection here, the great thing is that it actually was already completely clear. So that's a great news. I don't know who did it, or it was City or who else, but thank you for whoever did that. Unfortunately, it couldn't have happened sooner, maybe exactly a week and a half ago, but just kidding, it's alright. But yes, and happy riding everyone.